house, and we live in the building, man. We are live in the building, man. This is Cowboys Quickie. I got my boy, I got my boy Mike. I got my boy Mike over here from the West Texas Cowboy Report in the dark blue room. Yeah, man, you can barely see him. That's crazy because he's a white boy. You know what I'm saying? But he got soul. Mike got soul.
Let me open these blinds. Let me open these blinds.
Mike, do you have yourself on your own shirt?
Yes.
God damn it. I said God. I didn't say God. I said God. So don't the thumpers don't jump in my book. Don't jump in my inbox. I said God. I didn't say God. But that's God dang it. That's why I like Mike, because Mike is a guy like me. I'm gonna wear myself on my shirt too.
I'm my own best fan.
I love it, man. Hey, you can't. Hey, listen to me. You can't ask somebody else to wear your face on a shirt until you do it, right?
Right.
But hey, man.
Go ahead. Just a screenshot from a video, and then I put it on a T-shirt when I was out at VidCon in California.
Oh, okay. Hey, that's lit though.
It's
but yo, man,
got my QR code on the back. Yeah.
That is freaking smart.
Yeah.
See, Mike is a Cowboy friend in the front and a businessman in the back. You know what I'm saying? But hey, man, this is a Cowboys Quickie. So you guys already know what it is. We gonna get in and we gonna get out. We gonna get straight to the point. You know what I'm saying? And the point of the matter of today is Tyler Guyton. Yesterday, I just dropped my video today. I know a lot of people dropped their video yesterday when it initially happened, but you also got to think a lot of people dropped videos about him tearing his ACL and had to delete that video and then make another video because it was actually a fracture. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I waited until everything came out, found out exactly what was going on, then made a video on the complete story. You know what I'm saying? I know some people like to make video on Tyler Guyton's leg fell off. Okay, next video. Tyler Guyton's leg didn't fall off. He has an ACL. Okay, his leg didn't fall off. He don't have an ACL. He has a fracture. That's video number 3. I just like doing accurate news. So accurately, what happened is Tyler Guyton was at practice yesterday, second day of padded practice. Looks like someone had to have stepped on his foot or he stepped wrong on something and fractured that foot. It's not broken, it's fractured. When I hear fractured, typically fractures are between 4 to 8 weeks. You know what I'm saying? It just depends on what it is. It's kind of weird to me because not kind of weird to me, but it's kind of delicate to me because like a fractured foot on a wide receiver is different than an offensive lineman, defensive tackle. Why? Because on an offensive lineman, your foot is always going to get stepped on at some point. So I'm curious to know exactly where it is. Like, is it in the base of the foot, or is it in the is the back of the back of the knee, the foot, the ball of your foot? I'm curious to know where it is. But when I hear a fractured foot, I think of Dez Bryant. When Dez Bryant had his fractured foot, he was out 6 weeks. He came back. I think he played against the Patriots when Tom Brady came to town. They stepped on his foot again, ended up breaking it, didn't even finish the season. So when I hear about fractured foot, man, I'm always a little leery, especially a guy his size. But at the same time, I am excited to know that he will be back at some point this year. I'm gonna tell y'all this right here, and some people have mixed emotions about this because to a degree, I think fans are like, sucks that we got someone injured. But at the same time, not to rag on Tyler Guyton, he is a guy that we were looking to improve in 2025. So I think this hurts him. I mean, it hurts the Dallas Cowboys too, because the Dallas Cowboys suck at replacing people. I mean, that's just being honest with you. If the Cowboys were really good at having like a solid backup behind them, then it probably wouldn't be as bad, because like I said, the delta between Tyler Guyton and the next guy probably isn't that far, but it's going to be even farther. Why? Because the Cowboys, I can guarantee you, were not prepared for this.
Right.
So since they're not prepared for it, it makes it even worse. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of like my take. I think we're gonna find out how much we miss Tyler Guyton in these next couple weeks, I guess you'd say. You know what I'm saying? What are your thoughts?
Man, we're talking about practice, man. No, I think that he will be ready for the Eagle game. I think he's going to push to get ready for week 1, but they might not let him go in, because, if he were to re-injure it and tear an ACL, that would be it for the season. So they're definitely going to take caution, and Awesome Richards was serviceable last year when he came in. I heard a lot of people talking about shifting the O-line around, putting Tyler Smith back out at left tackle or left guard. I mean left tackle. I'm sorry, and then bringing in Brock Hoffman or something like that at guard. So, but since he might only miss 1 to 2 weeks, if that, they're going to probably just put Awesome Richards out there at tackle, which he's serviceable. Next man up. Let's go.
Okay, so Mike, if you had to play a game tomorrow, you have to play the Eagles tomorrow. Who's your starting offensive line? Starting with the left tackle.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go with Awesome Richards, of course, and then just keep it the same. Tyler Smith, Cooper Beebe, and then Terrence Steele out on the right tackle, and of course Tyler Booker.
Okay. So for the most part, then I'm gonna ask you this question, Mike. If on a scale of 1 to 10, what do you consider Tyler Guyton? 10 being the best left tackle in football. Obviously, he's not. But where would you put him at?
Man, if it wasn't for the penalties that he had last year, I thought he was pretty good. He came out and did pretty good against Myles Garrett week 1 last year. And
so you're saying maybe like, so what number you would say? I have a number in my head that
I would
thinking.
say a 7.
Oh my God! You know what I said? A 6.
A 6. Yeah. I mean, if it wasn't for the penalties, I would say probably a 8. This year, I think he would honestly, just from what I've seen, I was thinking he was going to be top 10 tackle in the league.
Okay. Now, so we can agree 6.5 is a solid number we can both agree on. He's about a 6.5 last year. That's half between my number, half between your number, right?
Yep.
Okay, so then where would you put Awesome Richards at? If your starting left tackle is a 6.5, where do you think Awesome Richards? Where do you think he lands?
About the same.
So that's what I was saying too.
But I think Tyler Guyton is not a
more upside.
Yeah, like he has a lot of upside, like you're saying, and I think this year was going to be his year. You know how we say this year is our year every year. I think honestly, it was going to be his year this year, and I'm so excited that it wasn't a tear, because if it was, man, that would have been devastating for him and his family. Like I was telling you, my boy Ken is really good friends with his dad, so he's like family, and it would have been devastating to lose him for the season.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, and I will give Mike his credit too, because when this first happened, Mike called me, and I was on a live, and I said, "Bro, he's out for the season." And Mike said this before anybody else reported it on any network, anywhere. I can screenshot the text and post that. As a matter of fact, he probably got in his phone too. Mike sent it to me. He said, "Bro, he's only going to be out 4 to 6 weeks. It's a fracture, not an ACL." That's where I got my information from. Then I confirmed it through ESPN and NFL.com and all those other people. But the first person I got the news from was Mike, and I can show you the text message. He literally texted me. He was like, "Bro, it wasn't an ACL." Because remember, it was reported that it was an ACL. You know what I'm saying?
Adam Scheffner, yep.
Adam Scheffner reported that it was an ACL, and he was done for the season. Then I'm gonna keep it real. The video, that's why the first video I made, because I actually was gonna make a video. Then I got an invite to go live, so I was like, I'll just go live. So then I was live, and then I'm happy I didn't make that video, because if I would have made that video, the video wouldn't have been correct. I would have been saying the wrong injury, because it wasn't an ACL. It was an Achilles. And to be honest with you, if it's not an ACL, that changes the whole tone in the video, because the ACL video is, "All right, Tyler, I'll see you in 2026." There ain't much to say, bro. There ain't much, bro. You tear your ACL, I'll see you in 2026. I don't even got to be on here for a minute, for 90 seconds for that. You know what I mean? You tear your ACL, the video is gonna be 30 seconds, bro. Like 35 at the longest. because there ain't much to say. Your season's
Right.
done.
Right.
But but 4 to 6 weeks, oh yeah, we can talk about some stuff. Why? We got to talk about who the Dallas Cowboys can bring in here to replace him. We got to also talk about when he's going to be available. You know what I'm saying? We got to talk about the possibility of him just miss. When is the Cowboys bye? I'm gonna tell
Uh,
you this right here. If you can beat the Eagles without him, you probably let him get him full recovered.
right.
Because
Right.
right now you have to prepare as if he's not gonna play. Because that's 4 to 6 weeks. You play the Eagles in a month, in 5 weeks. Even if he's healthy in 6 weeks, he won't be in because you got to think everybody else is in training camp. So technically, he won't have a training camp. He'll have a time where he's actually getting prepared to get medically get back. So then after that, his training camp will start. You know what I'm saying? So I think when can you see when the Cowboys bye is?
Oh yeah, that's what I'm looking at right now. So week 10, right after 11-3. So right before we play the Raiders, actually in Las Vegas, we'll be coming off of our bye.
How many games will that be?
9.
Freak, bro. If he misses
We
9
actually
games,
play. We actually play on a Monday night against the Cardinals, at AT&T Stadium at home. Then we get our bye, and then we come back and play another Monday night.
yeah, we get like 2 Monday night games and like 2 Thursday night games. Even though people say that we're not America's team, but if you're on Thursday night and you're on Monday night, that means you're the only game that's going to be on. That means all of America's watching you. So I don't see how someone can say we're not
And then,
America's
and
team.
then, and then right after we play the Raiders, that's when we go through the gauntlet. Eagles, Chiefs, Lions, Vikings, Chargers, Commanders, and then finish off with the Giants for week 18. So
Okay, so I don't want him missing 9 games, bro. That's a pretty damn serious injury if you miss 9 games. It's half the season.
yeah, and sometimes they report, oh, he's only going to be out 4 to 6 weeks, and then it lingers and lingers and lingers, and hopefully that's not one of these cases. In Jesus' name, I'm definitely going to be lifting them up. Are you
Yeah.
talking? Are you talking about? You're talking about Tyler Guyton, right?
Yeah, I'm talking about guys. And you know what was crazy? I'm gonna tell you something else. It wasn't crazy, but something that I saw that was kind of like, I guess you would say was crazy. Imagine Micah Parsons out here trying to get a deal, and then he's helping Tyler Guyton hobble off to the sidelines. You know what Micah Parsons is saying? I'm not stepping on this damn field unless I'm paid, bro. You got me messed up, bro.
Yeah.
There's no way, bro. There's no way I'm stepping on this field without a deal.
What if that?
There's no way.
Yeah, that could have easily have been Micah.
If you're Micah Parsons, that's what you're thinking about, bro. Like, there's no way I'm stepping on this field without it. And we're out here. I'm not saying nothing against grass, but we out here on grass, Cowboys. Yes, there's no way, heck, I'm stepping on this field without getting a paycheck.
Yeah.
And I ain't gonna lie, Micah Parsons is low key doing the Cowboys some love just by being at training camp. Because everybody else in normal world don't go to training camp. Like Zeke. Zeke was in Cabo.
Yep. There was something in the sand in Cabo.
Yeah, but now we're gonna see if doing it this way, Micah's this new way of trying to get paid in Dallas. We're gonna have to see if this actually gets him paid.
Yeah.
Because if I'm Micah Parsons' agent after seeing Tyler Guyton go down, bro, I'm definitely like, heck no. My client needs to get not even that. I mean, at some point, Micah, you're gonna have to take it up a notch. Like, because what happens? We get to like 2 days before week 1. Because this is the thing, Micah. Training camp checks are only like 40,000. Now, me and Mike is like, whoa, West Coast, we are not the ones to be saying 40,000 like it's $40. But yes, Mike, training camp checks are only like $40,000. Game checks are like 300,000-400,000. You know what I'm saying? And there's penalties involved. So it's like, my question is this: if Micah really isn't paid by week 1, bro, what is he? Is he really gonna like try to like? That's why I said, Micah, you need to turn it up now, man.
For sure. Yeah,
because I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen, Mike. Because think about this: Micah Parsons holds out all of training camp to get paid. Micah Parsons gets paid an hour before training camp, before the season starts. But guess what? Micah Parsons can't be Micah Parsons until next month. Why? Because Micah Parsons ain't practiced.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you want
Exactly.
You want to pay Micah Parsons, but you also want Micah Parsons to be Micah Parsons, right?
Right. Yeah, and his tissues are going to be tender, man. He needs to be out there practicing.
You need him out there hitting. You need him out there hitting. The same thing I told my son. I said, man, first couple days of practice, it's gonna look like you looking for your keys. ooh, ah, ooh. Why? Because your body is not hardened yet. But guess what? In about 2-3 weeks, after all that hitting, guess what? Your body is gonna be hardened.
And we ain't
You know
talking
what
about James.
I'm saying? I
Yeah,
don't want Micah Parsons' first week of practice to be like the week before the Philly game, bro. I don't want that. The
no.
Philadelphia, like man, you people don't understand. They're gonna hang a banner. The Dallas Cowboys are gonna have to stand on the sidelines and watch the Philadelphia Eagles drop a banner. Now, I'm pretty sure the Cowboys will find some strategic way to stay in the states, to stay inside when this happens. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
But the Cowboys, they're gonna drop a banner. We're gonna have to all watch them drop this crap. Then we're gonna have to go out there in a sea of green and try to bring them down. We're gonna be the only game playing. It's gonna be monstrous, man. You're gonna want Micah Parsons. I'm gonna tell you, that game is the type of game that you want a guy like Micah Parsons to. Because I'm gonna tell you, in a game like that, you look at Micah Parsons and you say, "Bro, I paid you $40 million. Take over, bro." Like, and I'm gonna tell you this right here, like that's one thing I need to see from Micah Parsons. This is gonna be our last subject. But that's something I want to see from Micah Parsons, bro. I want to see Micah Parsons. Like, y'all may not be old enough for me to say this guy's name. Mike might be, he might not even be old enough to say this guy's name too, but I do believe Mike knows who he is, the minister of defense. You, Reggie White, bro, he wasn't even a Dallas Cowboy. But I'm going to tell you this right here. Reggie White would literally take over games.
Mm.
Like I'm talking about swatting balls down, stopping the run, damn near getting sacks. I need to see Micah Parsons take over a game like a TJ Watt, like a Myles Garrett. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love that he gets sacks, bro. I love it, man. But I'm talking about really like take over a game, bro. Remember how Sean Lee would have those games where he would have a sack and a half, an interception, a forced fumble. Like, bro, what is this motherfucker doing? Sean is just going crazy. Bro, we need that type of game from Micah Parsons, like those unstoppable, no matter where we put him at, he's just killing. Like, we need that.
Facts.
And at $40 million, bro, you can't just be the best person on you have to take over games, bro. Micah has to look like the best defensive player on both sides of the field. Period.
Yep.
Period.
Yeah, that'd be like the Chicago Bulls going into their camp or their preseason, in basketball without Michael Jordan back in the day. They don't. You can't simulate that. They need him in there, not just on the defense, but so that the offense can play against the best and be ready for that, especially going against Jalen Carter and the group in Philly week one. And Micah could provide that, and Jerry Jones just needs to get his ego and throw it out the window. Him and Steven. Yeah, the
Yeah,
comment that he made, oh, well, Micah, it's all Micah. We're waiting on him, like, no, we're not. We're waiting on y'all. So,
yeah. And the thing that irritates me about the Cowboys is they act as if this is the first time we've done this. Bro, this is not our first rodeo. This is not the first time I've seen the Titanic, bro. We know how this ends.
yeah,
Like
for real.
we know how this story. You know what's crazy about it? At the end of the day, you know what's gonna happen? Mike is gonna get paid. Like the Cowboys, they're like every time they try to call a player's bluff, they lose. Tell me a player who bluffed them and told them I wasn't coming until didn't get until they got paid that the Cowboys just let walk. No, they always end up paying them. So it doesn't. Dak, they said all that crap about Dak, they paid him. Said all that stuff about Zeke, they paid him. Said all that stuff about DeMarcus Lawrence, they paid him. Said all that stuff about Zach, they paid him. You know you're gonna pay Zach. You know you're gonna play Micah Parsons. So just pay him.
Yeah, that's what they need to do. The fact that we're even having to talk about this, man. I remember 2 months ago, I said, I hope we're not still talking about this, in training camp. And here we are.
Yeah, and I ain't gonna lie, I was thrown. The TJ Watt is what messed it up. I think if TJ Watt didn't get paid, Micah would have got paid already.
Just like DMX said, A snake is a snake. A dog is a dog. What do you expect? A liar is a liar. A thief is a thief. Jerry Jones is Jerry Jones. He's never going to change.
Facts, facts. Well, hey man, this was a Cowboy quickie, man. I got your boy West Coast Cowboy and your boy Mike from West Texas Cowboy Report, man. We was just coming in here, two quick hot subjects. We touched on Tyler Guyton being injured, and then we also touched on Micah Parsons helping him, and then the ramifications of the injury and how it might play effect in Micah Parsons' contract negotiations, man. But hey, man, it's your boy West Coast Mike. Let them know where they can find you at, man.
Yes, sir. You can find us at West Texas Cowboys Report on YouTube or West Texas Dallas Cowboys Podcast on Facebook. I'm also on the Instagram as well. Y'all check me out there. Um, we are also, last thing before we get off here, we will be live in training camp August 4th through the 10th. That's a week from today. Actually, yesterday.
Monday.
Yeah, Monday. Yeah, today's Tuesday. So we'll be there Monday all the way through Saturday. We're actually going to be at the game as well. So y'all tune in to the West West show going on live all week next week, live in Oxnard. And if you're out there, man, just come and say what's up to us.
Yes, sir. And you guys already know what it is. It's your boy West Coast. Hey man, y'all know it's still run the damn ball, but I just can't sell run the damn ball hats when Miles Sanders is my starting running back. I can't do it. I can't do it, bro. I can't do it, bro. I'm not putting bad messages out there, bro. I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
the Cowboys can. I just can't do it. I'm not pushing and run the damn ball, and then they hand the ball off to these dudes, and y'all be like, "Well, West Coast, you said no, no, no." Honestly, it's throw the damn ball right now with
Throw
George
the damn
Pickens
ball.
and yeah, with hey, I might we need him. We might need him. Hey, Mike, we gonna talk offline. Hey Mike, we got to talk offline on that one, bro, because that might be the new hat for 2025. Because with George Pickens and CD Lamb, that's what we need to do. We need to throw the damn ball, man.
Yes, throw the damn ball
Make that great again. You know what I'm saying? Let's go.
and no more injuries this week, man.
Father, in the name of Jesus, I thank you right now, Lord. I ask you watch over the Dallas Cowboys, and also, Lord, I ask you, Lord, you watch over everybody that's under my voice, right? I ask you to heal and protect each and every one of them, Lord. Give them peace, physically, mentally, and financially, Lord. In Jesus' name, I pray, man.
Amen. Hopefully they
Hey,
bring in another corner because our cornerback room isn't looking good. Um, with the injuries piling up too in there. So,
well, she will jump back on later on tonight if you want to, Mike. I ain't tripping.
all right, man. Well,
All right,
y'all
you
be
guys already,
good. I'm headed to work. Y'all have a blessed day.
yes, sir. You already know what it is. Never look down because the stars up. Peace.
Peace. What? What are you crying about? Hey. I'm missing something. My wireless little mics. You know those wireless mics? Oh, we never seen it.